Okay, now this is example 35.6. First of all, I would like you to know that consider this reaction like P plus 3 over 2 Cl2 forms PCl3 and delta H equals negative 307 kilojoule per mole. But what if we reverse the equation? PCl3 gives us 3 over 2 Cl2 plus P. The delta H, what would be the delta H? Tell me. It is actually positive 307. So, delta H1, okay? Let this be delta H1. So actually, delta H1 equals negative delta H. Understand? We are going to use this important concept and also important property of standard enthalpy change in this following question, okay? So now let's look at the question. We are now provided with 4 pieces of data, and they are these 4 reactions together with their standard enthalpy change, okay? So now let's put down the reaction that we need to find first. 2SO2 plus 2P plus 5Cl2 gives us 2SOCl2 plus 2POCl3. Okay, now solve the easier problem first. We solve the problem of forming POCl3. From equation 3 and equation 2, we can see that P can first form PCl3 and then form POCl3. Can you see that? So we are going to use this property. First of all, we form PCl3. And then we form POCl3. Okay? So we need 1 PCl3 for 1 POCl3. So we need 2, so this should also be 2. So this is 2 delta H2. Understand? And this is 2 delta H3. Clear? So we have finished the first part. Second part would be much more difficult. First of all, let us calculate. For this side, how much reactant do we still have? We don't have P anymore, but for Cl2, we have 5 Cl2 originally, and 5 minus 2 times 3 over 2 equals 2. We still have 2 Cl2 left, understand? And we have 2 SO2, of course, right? We haven't used it yet. So with 2 Cl2, what can you spot out? Yes, here are 2 Cl2. So this time we are not going from the left to the right, but we are going to the right, from the right to the left. So we are using 2 Cl2 plus 2 H2O. Of course, here adding 2 water, we need to add 2 water here. Okay? And we form 4 HCl and O2. Understand? This is negative delta H4. Okay? Understand? Okay, now we have 4 HCl and 2 SO2 and 1 O2. So how can we do? It's actually quite easy. 4 HCl and 2 HSO2, meaning that we multiply the equation 1 by 2 and also reversing the equation. So that means we multiply equation 1 by negative 2. Why negative? Because we have reversed the direction. Why 2? Because 4 HCl, 2 HCl. 1 SO2, 2 SO2. Can you see that? So this will be negative, this will be negative 2 delta H1. Can you see that? So we have already completed the question, step 1, okay? Remember, step 2, by Hess's law. Step 3, calculate the answer. The anti-clockwise direction would be these 4, meaning 2 delta H3 minus delta H4 minus 2 delta H1 plus 2 delta H2 equals what? Equals the clockwise direction, which is delta HR. Okay, if it is unclear, then I can show you here. This will be delta HR. Okay, so delta HR equals what? 2 times negative 307 minus negative 203 minus 2 times positive 10 and plus 2 times negative 326, which is equal to 2 times negative 307 plus 203 minus 20 and minus 2 times 326 equals negative 1083 kilojoule per mole. It is a bit difficult and complicated because we are going to reverse the direction, okay? And you need to write down the sign and the unit. Okay, now I would like to tell you what this delta H means so that you can understand it more easily, okay? So, negative 2 delta H1 actually means, the question is over here. Negative 2 delta H1 means 4 HCl plus 2 SO2 gives us 2 SOCl2 plus 2 H2O. This is negative 2 delta H1. Okay? And we have 2 delta H2, 2 delta H2, which is 2 PCl3 plus O2 gives us 2 POCl3. Okay? And then we have 2 delta H3. The equation would be P2 plus 3Cl2 gives us 2 PCl3. And then we have we also have the equation of negative delta H4. So what is negative delta H4? It is 2Cl2 plus 2H2O gives us 4 HCl and O2. Okay, so these 4 symbols actually refers to these 4 equations. Do you understand? So now I show you the enthalpy change cycle as well as the equations. Can you see that? So if you feel confused or you need some more time to understand, you may pause the video and also study a little bit more. Okay? So that's the end of this question.